Όχι, έχει τέλος. Έχει τέλος. Ποιο είναι το τέλος?
It's very nice to see you again, and I will like to ask you about the myth. Is this movie the way to save the Finland people and the European people that the Greek myth is still alive and they can live it as they like in vacation in Kos and without special effects and animation in the movie, but with the lights that you already focus in the first film?
Yes, I'm not very sure if I understood the question.
But the Greek myth is still alive,
yes,
no? Is that you want to say to you, the people that they see the movie, and if it's...
yes, now I understand. Yes.
You call them to come and live the myth
because it's a slogan, live your myth in Greece.
Yes, yes. That is a good message, and of course that is the message that Greek myth still is alive, and of course in this like in the first movie there is a very strong message. Okay, it's not connected to myths, but it's connected to treasures, which you really have there in the bottom of the sea and everywhere. So there is a message that okay, you can look at them, but you cannot touch them. Cannot take them away. That's actually a very important message of the episode 1. And the next ones, it's including the same message. Of course, on the other hand, we always must remember that when we filmmakers are making films, we are making them to the audience. It's not a school, don't take treasures away, but it's good if you have a entertaining an artistic high-level movie which also includes some strong message.
And if you are going to use special effects or animation in this new film that you are going to produce?
They are the technical details which come to the which we decide in the pre-production session, because usually the most important thing also in the beginning is the story and the script, and then we have different ways to handle the things. If we like in this movie, we didn't use a lot of special effects. I mean animations or anything. There are a couple of. We might in a couple of days.
You prefer the real picture and the lights.
Yeah. For sure.
Έχω και ένα ερώτημα για τον κύριο Βασιλείου, αν μου επιτρέπετε. Κύριε Βασιλείου, ο ελληνικός μύθος, επειδή είπατε και εσείς προηγουμένως δεν πρόκειται για ιστορία, αλλά για τον μύθο, ο μύθος περιέχει και ένα δίδαγμα για την ανθρωπότητα. Στο σενάριο που αναλάβατε, αυτό το περιέχετε, είναι κάτι που μπορεί να μεταδοθεί μέσα από μια ταινία περιπέτειας που έχει να κάνει με τον μύθο?
Το μόνο που μπορώ να σας πω πολύ ευχαρίστως είναι ότι δίνει το δίδαγμα το πώς μετά συμπεριφέρθηκε ο Ηρακλής, ως Ηρακλής πλέον, και όχι ως ηττημένος, κουρασμένος, καταπονημένος ναυαγός που βρέθηκε πεινασμένος στο νησί, αλλά το πώς αντιμετωπίσει η ίδια πάλι η μυθολογία τον Ηρακλή, ο οποίος άφησε το στίγμα του στο νησί και λατρεύτηκε σε όλο το νησί και χτίστηκαν αρκετοί ναοί στο όνομά του, για να τον τιμήσουν. Βέβαια πάντα το λέμε ότι αυτοί οι μύθοι συμβολίζουν την παρουσία των δωριαίων και την εξάπλωση των δωριαίων Ηρακλειδών στο νησί μας, και αυτό είναι το πνεύμα, αυτό είναι το νόημα, το ιστορικό δίδαγμα της παρουσίας του Ηρακλή στην Κο. Αλλά βέβαια υπάρχει και η γνωστή πλοκή, την οποία αναφέρουμε, και το δίδαγμα βγαίνει από το τέλος, τουλάχιστον έτσι όπως το έχω γράψει εγώ, και που αργότερα, όταν θα επιτραπεί, θα το δείτε και θα το μελετήσετε κι εσείς και στα ελληνικά, και μπορεί επίσης, και γιατί όχι, να ανεβαστεί ακόμα και από δικούς μας ερασιτέχνες, ηθοποιούς κλπ.
Ωραία. Σαν άλλη ερώτηση.
The only thing that I would like to ask you is when are you going to start your pre-draft for your new film? When are you going to come in contact with the Greek production company, and when do you hope that you can start filming in Kos? If you're going to film in Kos.
Of course, the plan is that we will film it in Kos. I have started the location scout for it. I have some places in Niceros, which I already know that I will use, and many places here in many locations here in Kos. The same production company from Greek, Inkas Films, and producer Lelek Botassi will be involved with the film and starting at the financing for the film. When it comes to script, I start to develop it now. But it's better not to say when to film, because of course, if the world was open and everything possible, I would like to film it next summer. I have one film in Finland which I directed during next March and April, but so it would be possible that we film it already next summer after 1 year, because usually pre-production process takes about 1 year. So hopefully next summer, but you never know in this business. It can take a longer time, but finally this one which we filmed, it officially started about 1 year ago, and now it's shooted and it's halfly edited, and the marketing is going on. The teasers are on the theaters, and the premiere is coming closer and closer. So it mustn't have to be a very long process anyway.
Thank you.
Αν μπορεί να κάνει κάποια εκτίμηση για το κόστος παραγωγής και ποιος θα το επιμιστεί όλο αυτό.
Do you have any idea of the cost of the production cost and budget?
Of the first film.
Yeah, of the second. Both.
Both.
As a director, I wouldn't give any estimation of the cost, because finally it's not at all my business to talk about them, and it's not actually my business to know about them. No, but that's how it goes. But of course, what I know is the budget of the first movie. In Finnish Film Foundation's side, they are following all the budgets, not depending if they are financed by the foundation or not. This film had a strong financing from Finnish Film Foundation. The budget for that film was about 1.4 million euros.
1,4 εκατομμύρια ευρώ κόστησε αυτή
η
ταινία και χρηματοδοτήθηκε σε πάρα πολύ μεγάλο βαθμό από το Κέντρο Φιλανδικού Κινηματογράφου, από το Φιλανδικό Κέντρο Κινηματογράφου.
But when it comes to next, when you make the script, you cannot think about it. When you make the script, you cannot think about the budget. Otherwise, you cannot make the script. So the process is that I write the script, or the writer writes the script. Then we discuss with the producer. In this case, as the writer and the director, I discuss with the producer. He reads it. Okay, this is okay, but there is red pencil used here and there. Then we fight for a couple of months. We are angry. Our relation breaks down for a month. Then we come back. That's
Usual things.
Nice.